And hey, Hungry Wolf. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Carlo, Jason, Robot Ron, Jay. And I know Smokey was in the chat earlier. Is this too loud? How does it sound, guys? See if I can get this picture a little bit better here. Give me 1 second. Hey, Julio. And the microphone or the sound on my other phone. All right, guys, how about some beat 'em ups? What do you think about starting off with Final Fight? It's been forever since I played online. Actually, I only played King of Dragons on this HS-5 deluxe cabinet. I do have the Shinku, and Big Blue is right to the right of this. Final Fight sounds great. Okay. Online, of course. Now we should be able to put in, if I go to room, I guess we'll go to room 1 and we'll go passcode. So whoever jumps in first, we're going to play a couple of games. So, hey, Monteras, Stuntman Mike. All right, we're going to go, let's just go passcode 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'll just chill out here until somebody jumps in. I'm PD7 Lucky. Hey, Mike. All right, Jamon is in. I wish we could do 3 players. That, you know, that's the one good sign. You can pick first about the 4-player cabinets. I will go with Mike Hager. When it comes to beat 'em ups, this is hey Carlo, this is a great game. Oh, if it's too loud, just if it's too loud, hit a 1, please. I feel like I'm shouting. And you know, Mike, you have this cabinet. If you wanna play an online game with Mike, with the bad guy Mike Worley, Mike, just put in. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I feel like I'm screaming at everybody. Just put in a passcode or whatever. You want to start another game on here. And the same with Hungry Wolf. I know you have this too, so I mean, we could get a couple of beat 'em ups. Oops, beat 'em ups going in here. I guess we can hit each other in here. I mean, when it comes to beat 'em ups, I mean, would you pick Final Fight or Streets of Rage 2? I'm trying to remember Mike Hager's move here. I think it's jump and then punch. So I got to jump. Try it here. I got to pick the guy up and then you can like tombstone him, I guess. Like that. Oh, I didn't do it right. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2, Jason. I wish they'd just put that, I mean, even the Sega ROM, just like put it on an arcade. There we go. There. It's the best move. Julio, I'm working on it. So I'm finding out from Best Buy that even if you paid $6.99, your order got canceled too. So either they never had any, hey Super Catman, or they only had like 5, right? They had like less. So I haven't heard anyone that actually got it, but I am signed up for that notification. There is a couple in Marketplace. I am working on it though, because we're gonna get that cabinet regardless. There was a seller in Chicago, and I can't get a response from him. It seemed kind of sketch a week ago, and somebody else in the community mentioned the same guy, and yeah, there's just something off about it. Hey, Toxin. Keep dying here. You know, the best part about, you know, either the Yoga Flame or Shinku or the Deluxe is it's a great beat 'em up cab. Although, you know, unlike Big Blue, which is more of a fighting cab. Jay, what's your favorite beat 'em up on here? Oh, you're Jay. Nice. You know what? I just put it together before I saw your comment. I'm like, you know what? That's probably Jay. That's awesome. No, we finally got to play online together. Okay, well, I mean, dude, I mean, stay in if you want, man. I mean, we're gonna play a couple of games here. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere tonight. I understand that we can only do. There's a bunch of beat 'em ups, and I plan on playing a bunch of them. So I got 2 Mountain Dews. Like, I'm set, guys. Had a coffee about an hour and a half ago. I said no more coffee. Otherwise, we'll just go right through me. I switched to Mountain Dew. Hey, Johnny Blaze. Okay, I don't know if you got it yet, but I remember you were saying, I think, what, El Paso this morning? Hey Ralphie. I shipped out a couple of your prizes from Nostalgia Power, so I apologize it's taken this long. But I did send them out, and I sent out Saiyan Spirits. So Saiyan, if you're in the chat or watching the replay, I shipped out your Skeletor Christmas ornament. Guys, I'm horrible at sending this stuff. And Johnny, it doesn't mean that we're not gonna connect, man. I just couldn't make it up to Mall America last Tuesday when you were there. But California, man, I mean, it's 2 weeks away. I keep saying as it gets closer, we'll definitely go over my itinerary probably in another week. That Batman's in there, I promise you. The Batman McFarlane is in there. There was a Blockbuster video patch and at least 1 Hot Wheels. I can't remember. Maybe that white Batmobile. I think that was it. I think there was 3 prizes in there. Oh, I know. I want to see that. I want to see that Toys R Us. Umper Squid, when he said there's a KB Toys there, like there's a KB Toys and a Toys R Us, but I cannot find any record of any KB. I wonder if he was pulling my chain or if he just thought the Toys R Us was KB. That'd be wild. Yeah, I think on Shinku, my avatar is Mike Hager. So I went with the dude from Strider. I don't know his name. Or maybe that's his name, Strider. For this, just to have a different character. It'd be hard to stream for my Shinku. It's like wedged in the corner. It's right alongside my Star Wars, so I'd really have to get really skinny, like jamming myself in there. I don't know if I could fit the camera and myself in there. Hey, Stock Jock. This doesn't look like Simpsons. We're gonna play Simpsons very soon. So we're the date right now. What is it? The 3rd, February 3rd. So next weekend is what, the 10th, 11th. The weekend after that, I'll be in California. So we're gonna do another. Maybe we should take a vote now. Maybe go back to some Konami beat 'em ups next weekend. Simpsons, maybe X-Men. I mean, they're right next to each other. I had to get the Street Fighter in. It's been too long. Like, I wanted to play some online on here, but the best part about the Simpsons, X-Men, and Turtles, when I get it, is 3 other people can jump in. And that's what I wanted. NBA Jam and Blitz the same way. Well, maybe not so much Blitz, unless people are actually there, because I think it's just two people online. You guys want me to turn up the sound on the cab? Oh, this is the best part when that dude comes out. He's like, my car. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks, Stack Chuck. Taxon.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this game's great. I like Armored Warriors, but the problem with Armored Warriors, it's like an hour to beat that thing. I don't think Final Fight takes much more than like 30-35 minutes. The same thing with like Knights of the Round. Chain of Dragons might be a little longer, but Armored Warriors, I just know that one, it just seems like it never ends. Yeah, that's the best move ever. Just want to do that to everybody. And Guy's like super fast. Either Mike Hager or Guy are my 2 favorite to play. Cody's cool, but I don't know. Is Cody like the main character, would you say, or would you say it's Mike Hager? What a name. What? That's awesome, Ralphie. Oh yeah, I see the one up there. Which one do you have, Ralphie? Do you have yoga? Cody's the main guy. Thanks, Hungry Wolf. Nice. See, the Midway need to have these options. The Capcom are so much more superior, guys. You can put in the code. We can do the spectate. Like, NBA Jam should have spectate. And we could watch Grandmaster all the time. And the guy was like 423-0. I wish I could give myself like 25 lives here. Maybe we'll do maybe at the end we'll play a game of Knights of the Round. Like, I'll fire up we'll see. I know there's other streams happening. You know, but I guess we'll just depend on the chat if we. Because I think next week, I think, you know, it's probably like a Konami beat 'em up night. I heard that Super Cab, man. I've never had any issues with mine. So this is interesting. Usually there's 2 of these guys, but when you get 2-player, 3 of them. Mike, are you playing anything right now? What about you, Hungry Wolf? Is your Street Fighter on? Well, what happened, Stock Jock? I'm catching the tail end of this. Somebody broke into your car? Oh, shoot. Sorry, Jay. Oh my gosh. Was that at Disney World? Oh my gosh, that would have ruined my day. In your driveway of all places. That at the moment, fix my air fryer. Oh, responsibilities, Mike. Where's I know Best Buy sold out of their Big Blue. I don't know who else has it for 300. I want to tombstone somebody here. I mean, come on, you land like that, your neck is done. Hey, Smoke Break. I had a lot of fun last night, man. Look forward to Friday night. Next Friday, I guess it's still next week. It's Saturday night. Next Friday night on the Bad Guy Mike Worley's channel. Talk Super Bowl. Go over our picks. The over/under on how many times they're going to show Taylor Swift, and should be a good show. And the best part is like we're all different fans. Like everyone in the chat, the panel. It's great getting together, you know. We all have that in common. Oh yeah, this guy. This might be my least favorite boss. I like the final guy. Like he falls out the window. I did the walk and talk today. Ralphie, spoiler alert, I mean, you talked me into going to Hobby Lobby, so we had to do Saturdays, obviously. They're closed Sundays. So I got the whole video in, and I saw one of that Suicide Squad at Best Buy. There was one copy left. It was on Xbox. I mean, Zod Rider was pretty passionate about that this morning. Like, people are disappointed with that game. I haven't seen any of the. I'm just gonna walk through here. You know, notice when you light on fire, it's just like in Street Fighter 2. You know, and the same thing. Like the Capcom, they're so similar. There was some good stuff there today. Honestly, the last 2 times I went now, they really, because all the seasonal stuff, like that's what it was. They only had so much out. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. They had a lot of good stuff. So depending on how anyone in the chat on the replay, so I'm gonna do 6 weeks of giveaways. Okay, we hit 2,000 subs in the last week. and I'm gonna get something every week during the walk and talk, the regular walk and talk that airs the Monday mornings. I'll show what I picked up, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram. And all you gotta do is comment on it, and I'll just pick the best comment. I mean, it could be anything, and I'll message you, and just send me your address, and I'll send it. So I picked up something today, and it's the first of 6 weeks. So every week we're gonna do it. So if you don't have an Instagram account like the bad guy Mike Worley, you gotta get on there and get an Instagram account. I'll have a description in the a link in the description of the video, but it's PD7 Lucky's Gym. I don't put a lot of stuff on like Facebook and Instagram, so this helps me put some stuff on there once in a while. I'm more focused on just getting out the videos, I guess. I just haven't posted a lot of stuff. I haven't linked where every time I post something on Instagram, it goes to Facebook too. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see it there too. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable. I got something great today too. I was gonna grab. They had some DC figures. I was gonna grab one. The owl dude, owl man from. I can't think of the movie now. The Zack Snyder, but not the Justice League, but the movie before that. I can't think of it. Somebody, if you know what I'm talking about, the owl man guy. Great figure, but I went with something else today just because. I mean, once you see it, you'll know. You'll get it. The Watchmen. So the Watchmen movie, the owl guy that's in there, you know, like the spitting image of Batman. They had his figure. It looked pretty cool. Yes, thanks, Hungry Wolf. That's a great movie. You know, it reminds me when you watch the opening credits. It reminds me of like the Justice Society. You know, it's just like those old clips from the beginning. Oh man, did they? Yeah, I got to get there, Johnny. It was January was a. This boss is tough. January was a terrible month in the Midwest. I mean, it was just not only the cold, the snow was so bad. I was just afraid to go. Minnesota gets it, you know, worse than we do. They're just a little bit closer to Canada than where I'm at. But I will definitely get down. It's been years since I made that drive. I didn't see us. Is Thumper Squid? We should, dude. We should make that drive together, man. I could pick you up on the way. We should go to Mall America. Like leave early. On like a. See, I have to take a day off, so that's the thing. Cause Nostalgia Power is Saturday. So I would have to like probably take off Monday. So it's like you leave early Sunday morning. You do the 5.5 hour drive. You do that for the day, and then when you get back, like you obviously take the day off because you're gonna, you know, it's like 10, 11 hours just of driving. This guy reminds me of a boss from Prisoners of War. Just impossible to hit. Did you stay pretty close, Johnny? Was the hotel like right there? I never do good on this part. I gotta jump. I already screwed it up. Epic fail here. Oh, that's great. And the Viking Stadium, is that like right there? What is that? I can't think of that bank now. Son of a gun. I want to say Chase. It's not Chase. It's U.S. Is it U.S. Bank? Is that the name of their stadium? Oh, dude, that'd be cool, Thumper. Are you in Madison or Platteville? I mean, it's pretty. I guess. I mean, either way, it's pretty close to each other. Come on, like I was swinging a sword at that guy. Yeah, I could definitely see myself collecting the superpowers figures. Hungry Wolf, have you picked up any Masters of the Universe lately? I feel like I should have bought that Beastman at Ross. It's $5.99. The more I looked at it, I just go, I don't know if a kid's gonna want it. Is that more us? Like, would we appreciate, like, would a kid want Beastman? I think I was just like in love with the price. I don't know. I think those might be the best. That might be the best toy line of all time. You know, if you think about it, like, those were great action figures. I mean, there's so many good action figures. But I mean, the Masters of the Universe, it was just, it's awesome stuff. I mean, to this day, they could relaunch it and we'd buy it all over again. Same with Ghostbusters, right, Mike? I mean, those Fright figures, I regret not picking them up. I don't know what it is about it. They look cool. I didn't know if Walmart had them or not. And the one I went to today, it's not gonna blow up. Didn't have any. Dude, I like it. I watched it. I watched it this morning. I haven't seen any. It's not since the all-women Ghostbusters. Like, I missed the last one. I'm gonna watch this new one. I mean, it's cool. They bring back a lot of people. Even that. I can't think of his role in the movie, but he was in that movie Genius. Like, he's always a bad guy. Mike, have you played through any of the beat 'em ups yet? No, I'll pick it up. Let's. Yeah, that's a good question. Even the secretary, and she was in Designing Women. Like, I didn't realize that till like years later. Not yet. You think 19K Fox played through any of these before he threw his Predator in there? I wanted to play a round of, like, before you do it, man, we should do a round of King of Dragons. I always go back to that. I think it's because of the whole Golden Axe not having online. Like, it's the close. I know it's not Golden Axe, But it's, you know, it's kind of similar, isn't it? I mean, it's more similar than Knights of the Round is. That big blue control deck is a good 3-4 inches lower than the deck on this deluxe. I gotta get a riser for that thing. I mean, it's not a riser, like a riser booster. The only way to play Big Blue is to be sitting down. Oh, sorry. Hey, I don't understand why we can hit each other in this one. And whose dog is that? You know, the reason I bought the Capcom Legacy Street Fighter 2 was just for Final Fight. And the second I was downstairs working out one night, I ordered it from Kohl's. I want to say it was my third, I think it was my fourth arcade. I think I bought Turtles in Time before that. So actually in this room right now, there's 15 arcades. Not all of them are in this room, but at the time, there was only 3 in here. It was X-Men, Turtles in Time, and then I got Street Fighter 2, the Capcom Legacy, and I bought it for this game. And the second, you know, I'm working out, I'm watching the Super Game Room dudes. The second I ordered this from Kohl's, they announced the Yoga Flame. And they said there might be 2 different skins. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, with the online play, like, remember those days when you'd buy something, you know, you'd be scared to death of buying it because you knew something would come out? I mean, it came out that quick. Now we're sitting here waiting, like, what's gonna come, you know. We want the deals now. We want like something for $1.99. I didn't keep it for long, and it wasn't because the control deck had that spot on it where your hand would keep hitting it. It was the fact that it didn't have the online. Because there's games on there, Mike. You have, you know, you modded yours into that. I always get it wrong. Ghosts and Goblins. You know that, you know, it was that 1944s on there. Ghosts and Goblins. On the Capcom Legacy, you had the original Street Fighter game. I mean, it's nothing great, but it was just like, that's the only way you're going to get that game from Arcade 1-Up. Unless maybe the Partycade has it. Yeah, so the thing with the riser, so if you go, Thumper Squid, if you go on, I went on Arcade 1-Up to kind of get some ideas for the video this week. And so they show the risers, and it says in store, like when you click on it, in store at Walmart. So, you know, they're making you, I mean, you could order it online, but then you'd have to pay the shipping and stuff, unless you were like one of those Walmart insiders. I think Mike, don't you have that where you get free shipping on stuff from Walmart? They push you to Walmart, and then you go to a Walmart, and then they don't carry that. Like, there's only selective Walmarts that carry it. So I mean, it's kind of a glitchy system. Like, you know, Best Buy, you're good. You're gonna get a deluxe from Best Buy. I wish there was some more consistency with Walmart. I have no network connection. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, you guys, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. What the heck? Oops, let me go in here and make sure I am connected. Okay, we're connected. Sorry about that, Jay. That was weird. All right. Oh my gosh, you know, I wanted to finish that game. I guess we'll do King of Dragons. I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed. Anyone's ready for King of Dragons? I will do the same passcode. Like, let's just go. We'll go room 1, and I'll go 2468 again. Two, 4, 6, 8. King of Dragons. I apologize, guys. I don't know what the heck happened. These stinking arcade 1-ups, you know, and their online thing. You know, I'm afraid to dot that. I get a Turtles in Time, and it doesn't connect. Like, I'll be pretty salty about it. I don't get why we don't have music. So when you go to the online setting, we have no sound until you start the game. If we were just in local play, like you're hearing something right now. So I'm in King of Dragons, PD7 Lucky. Room 1, 2468. See if anyone, unless nobody really wants to play this. If nobody jumps in, I'll get out. I'll stay in for just a second. I like the fighter or the wizard. We'll just write it out with the fighter for a second. And if anyone comes in, I can switch characters when I die. I need that guy from Police Academy, Stock Jock. And I don't know if Mike is still messing with his air fryer. Ralphie, what are you doing? Am I the only one that likes this game? You know what? Honestly, the Shinku. I did that video, like, is 3 Street Fighter 2s too many? So I had Shinku, I had Big Blue, and the Capcom Legacy. I bought that Shinku for this game. Like, I thought this would be great. Like, yeah, and Captain Commando too. Like, they have those online. It's like, why buy the deluxe when you have that? Because of the form factor. Like, we could have 4 of the same cabinets have the same game. It's the look, right? Sometimes all the games on there is not enough for me. It is, Johnny. Yeah, I like this one. Or are you in Final Fight, huh? Is anyone playing with you? Because I'll jump out of this and join. If no one's playing with you, what's the passcode to get in? Did you, or is it just open? Okay, cool. You guys are playing that one. All right, okay, we have Lee Max is in. Awesome. I will move off it, well, I can't. So I guess I'm stuck with the fighter. You guys want it louder? I guess it's not as loud as Final Fight was. Yeah, this by far is my favorite game on here. Of course, I walked right into it. I think this is like I said earlier, I think this is the only one I actually played through so far on this cab. Second was supposed to be Final Fight. That stinking connection. That's never happened on this cabinet before. How am I playing the video? On arcade 1-up. Or are you asking how am I recording it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Mike? If you haven't played this one yet? Like I know you didn't finish through it, but I think there's 13 rounds. I'll be the sorcerer. He shoots things. Either the sorcerer or the last dude. I forgot his name already. That's who I usually use. Oh, at the end of the level, I'll show you the look of the cab. Take a couple of minutes. Yeah, this game is on 3 arcade 1-up cabinets, all Street Fighter 2 theme cabs. Exact same 14 games on them. And they all play, well, they're all online. Some just have online leaderboards. The sound is loud. Hey, Gallagher guy. Okay, so you've played a little bit. What am I? They'll make the same sound when they die. Okay, here's a quick, here's a look of the Street Fighter 2 cab, the marquee, and then it just resembles that HS-5. It's got that slanted deck, and you can just see how much higher it is than that control deck for Big Blue. Big Blue's right there. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Just trying to get this perfect. Okay. Holding up the game here. Yeah, cool. That's an awesome idea, Thumper. We could get a couple of games going. I mean, if you can't make, on here, I know Thumper Squid, you have one. Bad Guy Mike, Jay, Ralphie, Hungry Wolf. Pretty much most of us have one way of playing Street Fighter 2 games. No, sorry, I would have got you out of there right away. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you. Yeah, they could put a couple Dungeons and Dragons on there. Oh, I'm thinking of Gauntlet. I'm thinking of what is that? You know what? I'm thinking of Gauntlet Legends. I just wish they'd do a 3-player. Like, you know what? You don't want to give us an XL Street Fighter 2? How about just an update that we could get like a 3rd? All these games could take 3 players. That'd be awesome. Unless I'm wrong. Am I wrong about that? Can you play Final Fight 3-player on a real arcade? It's been so long since I saw that one. I know Knights of the Round is a 3-player. Ooh, we can do. You know what, you guys? What do you think about this? Because you just said Gauntlet. We could play the Mortal Kombat 2 Legacy next week. You know, Gauntlet's on there. That's 4-player. We could do Rampage. That's 3-player. Like we could do that, or we go back to Simpsons. We play X-Men and maybe Captain America: The Avengers. What do you guys think? If you're thinking the MK2 cabinet, just type in 2. Oh, Final Fight's only 2. Okay. Or if you're thinking Simpsons, X-Men, Avengers, just type 3, 2. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, guys. I forgot that we were talking about that last weekend. All right, let's do that next week. Let's do. I'm not giving any love to Mortal Kombat 2 lately. We'll get on there. We'll play some. We'll play some Gauntlet. That'll be wild. Are we going the wrong way? No. Okay. There's Higgs is going 3. Well, you know what? Right now, we'll see what we get more. Right now, MK2 is leading the way. I want to say it's 4-1 right now. Wait for a couple more votes. You might have got the deciding vote, Mike. You know, the best part about that is if you have the MK30th or the Deluxe, just like with the Street Fighter 2s, like there's most of us have one or the other. When I first got my Shinku cab, like I honestly, like when I say that has the best game lineup, I mean, along with this, it does. I mean, you know, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't play a lot. I mean, obviously. But I played that thing so much when I first got it. And there was someone, I'm trying to think of his name right now, but he would jump in. Like, at any game I was playing in, this dude would show up out of nowhere. Something Trail. I can't think of I always wondered who that was. But like that dude was loving that game. Like he was in, I can't remember. I want to say it started with a C, but it was something Trail something. But yeah, I played through so many. It didn't matter if it was Captain Commando or Armored Warriors, King of Dragons, or Final Fight. There's another one on here. Battle Circuit. I don't know. I didn't really care for Battle Circuit that much. If anyone wants to play it, like if they, we can throw it on there. But I haven't played a lot. I stink at Strider. I wish that there was 2-player on there. I haven't really gotten that far in Strider. I've tried it. That is a total like technique game. Okay, Jay, another MK2 vote. It's a shame that they dropped. Mike B said it was a good sale a couple of days ago on some MK2s in Canada. Like it didn't last long, like a 12-hour sale. I think we may see some of those, but I mean, they're gonna hold their prices on these deluxe. Like you go on Arcade One Up right now and you look at all the deluxe, like all 11 of them are probably there. Like start your home arcade room or whatever their pitch. That's what they're selling. Like first and second quarter right now. Like they're banking on those. Like yeah, you'll see $100 off on like the Casino-cade. But some of those are going to sit at $4.99. Can you play 4 players in that, Hungry Wolf? Like, could we all get 4 players from there? Or you're saying they have to up? Because if they do, we'll definitely jump on that. We have 3 spectators. That's cool. Yeah, they should, man. I missed the power-up. Sorry, I was zoning out. I'll go back to the fighter. Look at the dude's sword. You know what? I swung at that thing. Okay, let's do that next week, guys. That's the game. You know what? That was the first deluxe cabinet I got. And a funny story is, I found out about that cabinet. I mean, we saw the images, the news from CES. The deluxe cabinets. They showed you Mortal Kombat 2 Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man, which turned into Class 81. And Cornercade, Danny, posted a picture of MK2 at his Best Buy. His Best Buy is 20-25 minutes from me. And I went to my Best Buy and they had it there. And that's how I found out it was there. Like, if it wasn't for Cornercade, I probably don't see it that weekend, not right away. But they wouldn't sell it to me on a Friday night. Oh, these spiders. This tree is like so relieved when we kill these spiders off. I mean, anybody would be like, who'd want these things crawling around on him? They wouldn't sell it Friday night. They said there's something in their system where Arcade One Up won't do it, so you have to come back Sunday. And I got there before it opened. Like, like how relieved this tree looks. I expected other people to be there. There was only one Mortal Kombat 2 there. And yeah, I was pretty excited when I got that out. Mike's like, dude, you could be the first one to do a review on Mortal Kombat 2. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I gotta get this cab. Now there's, you can find these things anywhere. But at the time, they just had one of each. I went back to get Class 81 on my lunch break. About a month, 2 months later. Because that wasn't out right away. Like, it was just Pac-Man and Mortal Kombat 2, and I think... I'm trying to think, who had the first Class 81? Man, I am drawing a blank right now. Does anyone else have any rooms open? Any of the games? Pro Gear is awesome. Is Pro Gear a 1 or 2 player? Real Zim, I could not. Real Zim had the first Class 81 review. And when I saw that he got his, I'm like, Class 81's available, and the Best Buy that I always go to had one left, and I zipped over there at lunch. I had birthday money, and I picked it up, and I wish I would have kept it, because after I got the Galaga Deluxe, it would have looked good together. I should have just held on to it, but I sold it when I bought the Pac-Man XL. And dude, they canceled everyone's order. It's not just the 315. Everyone has. Hungry Wolf is in on Mortal Kombat 2 also. Oh, two player on. Okay, sorry. Everyone's order got canceled. I do have a great speculation about Turtles, and I saved it for my walk and talk, guys. I'm not like roasting Best Buy here. There's a reason they're doing this. And because you can still sign up for that notification. Like if they didn't sell anything last week, if you wake up tomorrow, I gotta get the sword. If you wake up tomorrow, this is when it happened. Like the middle of Sunday night, I wake up and you check your email. Like who does that? Best Buy. It's like we have these in stock. It's like at that very moment, I'm like, do I spend $6.99? Or do I go in store? Because literally, last Saturday, I was at Cornercade's Best Buy, and he brought me around the back, and he showed me the system. Like, he said, if Turtles does stock, it's $315. So it's just like I didn't want to pay this. Come on, chance it though. You're gonna gamble. Like, is it still gonna be there at 10 o'clock Sunday morning? And it was, but. Even if I would have paid the $6.99, it sounds like nobody got it, unless maybe they only had a couple, and maybe it's people that aren't in the YouTube community that actually got it. But everyone that's commented, their order got canceled too. What size? Kelly's in here. What size is that? Is it 100% cotton?
No, I think that's too big.
It looks huge. Is it 50-50? 60-40?
It looks smaller in the store. I'll exchange it.
Where did you get it?
Yeah.
I was afraid it was the Expo place. Kelly got me a shirt. She was volunteering at a drive for adoption for dogs, and she got me a cat shirt. It looks huge. I don't know if it's gonna be too big. She might have to exchange it. Yeah, that stinking adult stuff, Mike. It always gets in the way. I got to do some of that adult stuff in the morning, the grocery shopping. So usually, if you see Mr. Fox in the videos that come out on Monday, which those are the walk and talk. So from like any other video, even though it is a walk and talk, like if it comes out on a Wednesday or something, I'm not gonna call it a walk and talk unless it's the one that comes out on Monday. But if you see Mr. Fox, I'm usually grocery shopping right there. So I'll drop Kelly off. She'll go inside, and then I'll park down by Mr. Fox, do the intro, and then park the car, and then run in and get the groceries. But I always like do counterclockwise, and I'll go through like the clothes and all the toys and stuff. I still look for a countercade. I actually saw Ms. Pac-Man was in stock. There was one in Target. That Marvel Superheroes, Stock Jock, if you're still in the chat, there's a chance, and this is why I think we might still get a Turtles in time from Best Buy. Because think about it, the OG Turtles like got restocked when that whole KI thing, right? Like they gave you that option, like you can buy the OG Turtles, you can get, how did these mummies are like, they get too close to you, man, they start like that. Where did they come up with those things? I think there's some Turtles in time still lurking around. And I think that there's Marvel superhero counter kids I know. I was gonna start another wristbands required. I haven't done one for this year yet. When I go to California, those are probably all gonna be wristband required. I was gonna do it. So last week I did the video. It was Saturday. I stopped by Best Buy. Danny was working, and Sunday there was a toy expo, comic book toy expo going on, and I said this will be a great this will be the first wristbands required for 2024, and I pay everything with credit card. It was $4 admission. I can't believe it. They wanted cash. I don't know if I was mad. I was just disappointed because I'm like, this would have been a great wristbands required. There was some good stuff. It wasn't the biggest place, but there was some good stuff there, and I don't know. I was planning on that. Like I was following this group on Facebook, and there's actually something going on tomorrow. I might do it. Seems like every weekend there's something. Actually, next weekend. So something that's going on tomorrow, maybe. It depends. Kelly might have other agendas tomorrow, but next weekend there's a Comic-Con in Milwaukee, and I want to say it's Saturday. That's something I want to do. Like that would be cool. But this whole cash thing, like, I never carry cash on me. You think in this day and age, like, I don't know, I thought COVID killed cash, to be honest with you. Like, it's just kind of like frowned upon, isn't it? Everyone's got a chip. My chiropractor comes to like where I work, and he's just got like a chip reader on his phone. It's just, but yeah, Johnny, I have to do some wristbands required. Definitely. I did have Turtles in Time. So Turtles in Time was my third arcade cabinet. As I say that, Kelly came in here a couple of minutes ago. Like, there's 15 in here, guys. Like, hey, Todd. She hates this room. I mean, she does not even want to come in here. I feel bad. Kelly moved out for like a year and a half. Like, we kind of separated. Started dating. She moved in. This room we're in was just a spare room. There might have been a bed in here, and maybe she did makeup or something, or just came in here to read. Now there's 15 arcades in here, right? And you didn't even want to walk in here. But Turtles in Time was my third arcade one up. X-Men was my first. Golden T3D XL of all cabs was my second. And when I got Turtles, I got it for, I want to say, $450 from Best Buy. It might have been a sale. I probably had a gift card or something. And she was living in an apartment downtown Milwaukee at the time. And she said, "Are you coming over for dinner?" Like, I was like, I got to get this thing together. I wanted to put Turtles in Time together so bad. And it looked great. A lot of people just like don't like the artwork on Turtles in Time. I get the OGs better. I mean, it's so nostalgic. I mean, I always remember seeing that at the bowling alley, at Pizza Hut. But the online, Johnny, it did not connect. It kept, the way this kicked us out in Final Fight, that would happen within the first like 5 minutes of playing every time. And it was very similar. Like, when you saw how I was connected, it was just like that on Turtles. Something was so goofy with that. And I just got so sick of it. I ended up moving it down to the basement. It was where Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is right now. So I had the OG NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, and Turtles in Time in the basement. That's where the workout room is. And I sold NBA Jam and Turtles in Time to the same buyer, $300 each. I hated that cabinet, guys. I mean, it did not connect it. I mean, it was just like, it was pointless to have. It's no fun playing these by yourself. Like, you're playing a beat 'em up, and that's the whole thing. Like, you know, someone could comment on a video and saying, you know, what are you buying these cheap cabinets? You know, you can have all these millions of games on this. I don't want that. Like, I want to play online, and I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, this isn't perfect, but I mean, dude, this game, Lee Max and I were having, it's playing fine right now. I mean, again, hey Brooklyn, that first game, it's a fluke that it kicked us out, kicked me out. Hey, we all had a great time hanging with Mike, Nostalgia Power this morning with Jester Tester and Zod Rider. That was awesome. Todd went to Hardee's, Stock Jock, McDonald's, MG McDonald's. Did MG have it delivered? Hey, Baseball Rocks. Yeah, that got me, like, I wanted like McDonald's breakfast after that. I ate some Little Debbie zebra cakes. I had to do that video. I just like stuffed myself with junk food and got the walk and talk done today. Oh yes, yes, that's right. Godzuki, correct spelling too. Yeah, when Mike, the winner got it's a projector from your cell phone, so you can project. Did you guys see that video? Hey, Zero-1, the Batmobile from the Hot Wheels Batmobile from Batman vs Superman. Did you guys see that video of those glasses, the Apple glasses? Like, that is crazy. Yeah, Brooklyn, you're the first one I thought of when I saw that. Does that interest you? Like, I know it's super expensive. That's insane. Like, the person was sitting there on the couch watching their, let's just call it a 50-inch TV screen, and they just make it look like it's a 90. That is insane, guys. I don't know. Like, getting total like Ready Player One vibes here. Just watching that thing. And then I saw that Travis MCP did a video. I haven't watched it yet, but you know, he's such a big Apple guy. I know, dude. I mean, that's $3,500. Hey, Andy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I mean, the thing is it's totally like wrapped around your head too. Like, I don't know. That lady's talking to somebody. Like, she kind of. It's weird. I mean, playing games is one thing, but they're making it look like you're gonna leave these on all the time. Is that the vibe you guys got? Usually, like, I'll swipe through something like that. Like, I sat there and watched it. The same with the Ghostbuster trailer. Like, I was totally interested in that. Oh, what supermarket is it? Vaughn's, Ralphie? Yeah, they should give you a warning on this with this guy. Like, if strobe lights makes you sick or dizzy, like, look away. Like, this guy goes crazy. Stater Brothers. There's a Vaughn's that when I go to San Diego, that's where my aunt shops. Trying to think of the other one we had when I lived in Normal Heights, San Diego. Ralph's. I think it was Ralph's. There was a 7-Eleven right around the corner. Yeah, we're getting there. I think there's only one. Is this level 12? I think there's only one stage left after this. I don't remember Lucky's, but I like the name. Can't go wrong with Lucky. Carl, any luck on a cat? What would you play if you fired it up, Brooklyn? Do you have Knights of the Round on there? I forgot I had Ninja Baseball Batman. Like, we were talking about that on Nostalgia Power. Like, that's on my iArcade. I'm having vibes. Like, guys, if they lowered, iArcade's got the 19-inch screen. Right where I'm standing right now, like, right this direction, like, Batman XL is like right to my left. Dark on it, I missed the sword again. Is this the last one, or is it? I think this is the last one. I kind of want KI Pro, guys. Like, if they drop that to $699, I think I get it. I know that's a stretch, like it's $1,000. But I'd sell my KI 3-core. I mean, you wouldn't get anything for it. I mean, you get $150. I mean, I don't even think you get $200 for it. But I'd probably sell Shinku Hadouken, $200, KI, $150. I mean, look, it'd be something. It'd be $350 to put toward. Let's say it was $700, $800. I think I'd do it. Just to get that in here, having as many. I'm calling the iArcade Golden. It's a Pro Cat. It's an XL. It is. It's the same size. That'd be huge. It doesn't work. Okay, you know what? I got an email. From Retro Shooters saying you have a week I thought they were messing with me. I thought like a week. I got longer than that to upgrade my sensors. $90, right? You put the 2 ends on your guns. And then the 2 sensors, which is pointless because I would just get the 19-inch screen from Buy Stuff because there's 4 built in there. You need the sensors though. Like David told me, it will not work unless you get the upgrade. I was gonna buy it today. I went on there. It's like your session has expired. It's not. They're not letting me buy it. Like, I'm giving up. I was gonna put the 19-inch in T2. The heck with it. I don't know if they're pre-ordering or what, but I kind of forgot about it, sir. I've been so focused on Turtles in Time, like, I gotta be honest with you. Can I break him out of here? No, I guess we're both screwed. I've been so focused on Turtles in Time because here's the thing is I almost ordered a marquee from Sabos the second I got that in-store deal. Like, I'm so glad here's the lesson. Don't order it, because you know how long these, it can take a while. I mean, it's not Sabos' fault. I mean, it's a one-man operation here. Don't order anything unless you're absolutely sure you're getting that. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the topper or a riser booster. See, if I get a riser booster for NBA Jam, I'd have to get one for Blitz, and I'd have to get one for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm keeping every one of these cabs. Like, I'm not gonna, unless, like I just said about the KI Pro, like, it would obviously go in this room. Like, I'd have to move something. I can't fit another arcade in here. I'm not getting rid of anything else. Like, because you lose your tail on it. You don't make anything. The black strip going across the screen. Just wanted to make a. Well, what did they say? Did you email them? They're really good about it. I mean, I don't say everything in the video. I mean, this happens. I have gotten stuff from numerous places that it doesn't work right or whatever. I mean, they do fix it. Yeah, how many cats do you have, Andy? When I come back from California, I'm gonna get a cat. I just didn't want to put too much on Kelly. You know, I'm gone 6-7 days. Her dog's a handful. It's just too much. I don't want to put anything else on her. Have to worry about getting a new cat. Like, I want to be around. You got to spend the time. You know, Lucky was really shy when I got her. She was an older cat. And I spent an hour and a half every night. Like, she lived in the base. There's a reason I named my gym Lucky's gym. She lived in the basement. Like, she would not come out of there for weeks. And, you know, we were down there a lot. You know, sometimes we got to spend a lot of times when you're adopted a new animal. Oh man, it had been hard, Carl. Every time Kelly sends me a picture, I'm like, just get the cat then. Just get it. I can't take it. Like, I'm the worst. It's tough. I thought this was the last route. Was there another castle we go into? It's like, how many times do we go in here? 16. I swear I thought there was 13 levels. I don't. It's weird. Maybe I'm thinking of Knights of the Round. One of these jumps at. I like that little guy. It reminds me of Golden Axe, like the dude trying to steal stuff. You can hit him and he'll drop. That one that comes at you. Okay, this is the last boss, right? Yes. 7 stages in Knights of the Round. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I mean, you know this is it because of the music. You know, they really blow it up. Cartoon DVDs. Appreciate the Nostalgia Power Show, The Bad Guy. I want to say we were both in that room last weekend, and I'm telling you, there's stuff that's gonna come out though. I promise. Jay with the super chat. Thanks kindly for playing Final Fight with me, Phil. Dude, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. I know that's Canadian. I know that's. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. I'm sorry I had the internet issue and it kicked me out. But I'd like to finish it. We're gonna play another. We're gonna play a game. We'll finish that one again, man. Thank you. We finally got to play this, and I know you probably wanted to play, you know, actual Street Fighter 2 games. Guys, I am horrible at it. I like the beat 'em ups. It's so easy to play and follow the chat. I have the this is what I'm going off of right here. So the phone is right there. Sorry Lee Max. Yeah, you know, this is it for this dragon. It's got 2 bars. It's like my coverage, my cell phone coverage in my house. I have Verizon, and where I live is the worst coverage. Like, sometimes I'll send like a picture to someone. It takes forever to send. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It works perfectly everywhere else, except for home. MG, let's play your Turtles cap. I'll tell you what, we'll play when I get it. Do you have Turtles in Time? It's not gonna let me live this one down. And did you order like Uber Eats or something, or the McDonald's? Was it delivered this morning? My Lee Max was an awesome game. And we got a super chat from Zero Redux. Grab some McFries on me, bro. Thanks for keeping us engaged during the great home arcade drought of 2024. Thank you very much, man. Dude, I appreciate the comment. Was that a month ago? Dude, I really appreciate it, man. I know I'm nowhere near 19K Fox. I mean, you put me in the same sentence, your favorite content creators of 2023. I really appreciate it, man. I gotta tell you, 19K Fox inspired me. I mean, I'm gonna be 100% honest with everybody. Like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing. I started watching him from the beginning, and I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. Are we gonna stay and put? We're just gonna wait here and put our stats in. Second time I finished this game on this cabinet. 19K Fox to blame. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. The first couple videos that I started watching, I mean, those P-dubs and console kits, and I mean, we all say the same thing, B-Con and Michael B. You watch them all, but there's just something about, Fox had different types of videos. A lot of his videos are modding videos, and it's just crazy what he did. He made that 6-player X-Men, and we can all say, like, why is he selling all this stuff? Because he's buying real arcades. It's just, I can't do it. This is up in the second floor, 11 by 11 bedroom. Like, this is where the arcades are. All right, let's do Lucky. We'll do LU. I'll do LUC. Do LUC for Lucky. Thanks for playing, Lee Max. All right, what should we do? Should we do Captain Commando? Let me get out of here. Captain Commando, or you know what? What do you guys think? You want to do Battle Circuit, Captain Commando, or Armored Warriors? Armored Warriors is probably the I don't know. I'm guessing maybe Captain Commando is equally as long. I'll just jump into Captain. What do you guys think? Or should we do Final Fight again? Should we try? I didn't catch your answer, MG. Do you have Turtles in Time? Let's do Turtles. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go into Captain Commando. Let's see if anyone wants to. Nobody jumps in within the first stage. I'll get out. Are there any shooters on this? There's shmups, right? Am I saying it right? Hey, Vader Dave. Hey, I know you. Someone in the chat has learned to get my ass kicked in Street Fighter 2. Hey, I get mine kicked too. I'm jumping in Captain Commando. You know what? I'll just make this super easy. We'll go room 1, and we'll just be. Let's go 1, 1, 1, 1. Captain Commando. Anyone interested? Otherwise, after the first stage, I'll get out. I'll go to Final Fight. Only 8:53. So, even though we didn't finish Final Fight, I was kind of thinking we did start at 7:30. I thought we started at 8. We started at 8 the first couple of Saturday streams. No sound with this. I don't get it. All right, Hungry Wolf is in. Nice. Dude, you pick first. You know what? I think I'm going to be... How do you throw the fire with Captain Commando? I can never figure that. I know he shoots the fire. But Mac the Knife, I'll just kind of like Mac the Knife. I was playing online, and whoever was Captain Commando was shooting, was throwing the fire. I cannot figure it out. You're the Street Fighter Party Kid, the Lost Captain Commando. I almost bought that too, Zero. I know that half a dozen, like I always call him 6. I don't know why I'm punching that thing, we can ride it. He modded his, he put the big blue PCB in there so it plays online. That was, I almost went with that Party Kid. Just for Captain Commando. I guess if Captain Commando wasn't on the Street Fighter 2 Turbos or the Deluxe, I probably would have bought it. I don't think I ever played Captain Commando before Arcade went up. I played Final Fight before Arcade went up, but not Captain Commando. You know what, with Disney not wanting anything to do with the Punisher, like the way they make it sound like they want nothing to do with, I swear, I think maybe 19K Fox said this last week. They want nothing to do with it. Who can just get that property from them? Because, like, I hate to say this, but like, could At Games just put it on theirs, like, just to play the online with Punisher? That's the one beat 'em up where I like, fine, I'll play it locally because it's on the countercade. It's just it's that good. We finally got to play a game with Hungry Wolf. Hey Ezekiel. I remember getting the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe right away, and Hungry Wolf just destroyed me in that thing. I think Zohar was doing a stream, and I jumped in and I ended up fighting him, and yeah, I'm horrible at it. We got a super chat from Ezekiel, Chicago Retro Ranger. What's up, PD7? Captain Commando is awesome. I have a real big blue Captain Commando cabinet, and I love it. You have a lot of real arcades. And didn't you just get that Sega Spider-Man? That is awesome, man. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out too, man. Hey, if I could, I'd I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want? Oh, that's weird. Did you see? Was that you, Hungry Wolf? It's weird that the volume just... It's like there's a ghost in here. If I could, I would get... I'd get Sega Spider-Man, that's for sure. You know, it's on the Bobby Sarah. It's just not the same playing it with the control. I mean, I love it to death, and don't get me wrong. Bobby threw that together for me. Just playing this stuff on an arcade. It wasn't me. Wasn't that weird? Did it show up on your screen? Hey, Danny. I selected the baby accidentally. I've never seen the volume just show up like that before. And I don't know how I selected this, dude. Like I was content with Mac the Knife. Yeah, you guys are you guys must be close. I'm not telling. I don't want to say anyone's ad. You know, I know that Zero's in Florida. Toxin was doing a stream either a week and a half ago, and I said, you know, I was talking about the, you know, Disney World, like Stock Shock. What do you think? Like June? Like we could all go down to Orlando for like 3 days, just like do like 2 parks. That'd be awesome. Steps told me that she's thinking about getting a season pass for Universal, and she found like this great deal on a hotel, like $55 a night, and it costs like, I don't know, the plane tickets just sounded like a total deal, like it's either $100 or $200 round trips, like that's awesome. No way, right? You don't have to, but 55 and dude, it's not bad for a hotel. Like when I saw that, I'm like, wow, that's a deal. In your black light. That's the thing about the vacation is you don't want to spend too much. Look, I stayed. You're familiar with the Disneyland Resort, so I have a Disney credit card. I use my Amazon a lot more. Just, you know, basically to get arcade one ups. To be honest with you, just to build up your points. But I charged so much in a number of years to pay for a Disney, you know, to stay one night on ground, the Grand California. It was ridiculous, and it's just not worth. You know, just once to say, hey, you know, you stayed there. But I mean, you're there to do the theme parks. Like, I don't care. I mean, you're just sleeping there, right? I didn't want to spend too much time at the hotel. Like, you're in Disneyland. You want to get it all in. I do regret not staying at the Disneyland hotel. I picked Grand California because that's just a place my aunt and I would always go. You'd stop in downtown Disney and you'd get a fancy drink there or something, and then you'd go back to the parks. And just for nostalgic purposes, I wish I would have picked the Disneyland Resort. But yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a hotel. Like, I'd rather get, you know, $100 Marvel hooded sweatshirt. You overpay or something like that on Disney property. The final boss in this game reminds me of that Masters of the Universe figure with like the solar system or whatever on his chest. I can't think of his name. But he's blue and he's got like the yellow helmet. Kind of reminds me of him. Hotels that charge by the hour. Like the fact that there's a third vehicle here, like honestly, like why isn't there 3 players? Did I die? Oh, I can finally pick Mac the Knife. It picked for me. Stock Jock, you don't have to get any hotel. Dude, I just want to hang out with you again, man. That'll be awesome. We'll get as many people in Florida as this game is wild. It is. Get as many people as possible. That'd be awesome to do a couple of days in Orlando. Like, you know, I say like we can go to Universal or something. It's like probably looking at like a 3-day thing. get 2 days worth of parks. I like Universal and everything, but I mean, it's got to be Disney World, doesn't it? I mean, you had a blast last weekend. And what do you think of the did you go on Guardians yet? From what I've heard, everyone like would take Guardians over Tron. And you know the thing about Tron is that's an uncomfortable position, the way you're seated. It reminds me similar to there's this ride, Superman the Ride at Great America in Chicago. Six Flags Great America. You know, you get that like you're flying sensation. Like you're really strapped in there. Like you kind of can't wait to get off of the thing because it's like how long are you going to be in this like fetal position? The line was too long for Guardians. Do you think it's the way to go is just buying the rides? Is it called Genie Plus now? Do you just do that and just say, you know, the heck with it, you're there once? Yeah, I agree, Zero. It's gonna be Universal knows what they're doing. You know, for the first time ever, it's like Disney. I mean, Disney's still Disney, but they're not what they were, are they? Okay, who's gonna get this wannabe Doc Brown guy? You know, I wish I was Mac the Knife. Like, he'd just be spinning with those knives the whole time. Oh, they are. Totally, aren't they? Let's go, Danny. We may see some, you know what, the thing with Disney and you know how bad they're doing financially, whenever I hear that, I follow a lot of like, you know, Disney YouTubers. Like it's entertaining, you know, it's just something you have on in the background. So, you know, all I watch is YouTube. And they're always like, you know, Disney's in trouble, this and that. And when I hear that, I think about Arcade One Up. Like, you could get a Disney license. Like, they would work with you. They need to make money. Like Star Wars. Like, you think like us. Look, I'm not going to get too like ahead of myself and expect Sega Spider-Man or something, but a Star Wars XL, like, let's keep it simple. The same 3 games. Like, I'm not even talking Sega Star. I mean, just Atari. 3 Star Wars. I think it's possible. I think because of. I mean, look, we just saw Star Wars pinball at Costco. And the fact that we saw that, I mean, honestly, I expect a Star Wars XL. It was packed. I heard, you know, and this is an off time, isn't it? Like, the crowds are coming back. I have heard the same stuff. I think the Disney, the Genie Plus, whatever it is, I feel like they just changed the name again. Like, that's, maybe you go there and you realize how great Disneyland is always. Ralph, you can agree with this, right? No matter what day it is, Disneyland's insane. You know, it's Los Angeles. If you get there early, the thing about Disney World is you have to take a ferry or the monorail to get to the Magic Kingdom. Disneyland, you just got to get there when it opens, and you can get 2-3 rides in before it gets crazy. But then the park hopper comes in, and you know, rides like Guardians of the Galaxy. So the Tower of Terror in Florida, it's Guardians in California. they can load a lot of people. I mean, that's a fast ride. Like, I mean, it's not as bad as some rides like the Matterhorn that just like loop around that mountain. Yeah, every day. It's crazy. We'd always get there when it opens. That's the one advantage of Disneyland is, you know, if you stay on property, I think you get in there an hour early. So the last time I stayed in property, I mean, might have been 2014, 2015. They let us in an hour early. That's how I got into Cars, because, I mean, Cars gets backed up. Ah, shoot. I didn't see that, Ralphie. Ooh, nice call, Jay. Star Wars XL on May the 4th. Hey, we're all for rehashes as long as it's XLs or, I mean, worst case scenario, deluxe. I'd get the Star Wars XL. I'd sell my 2023 Star Wars with the mod. And you know what? I mean, to be honest with you guys, I'd probably put the buy stuff mod in the XL. I love the way that Flight Yo graces. Well, Carlo asked if I was gonna put the buy stuff mod in Fast and Furious. I like those two driving. I mean, basically one driving game. I like it. I'm fine with the stock on that one. I like the startup screen. I like the music in the settings. But Star Wars, I like having Daytona on that thing. I mean, it plays really good. I do the same thing. I'd buy that mod and I'd put it right in the XL. You still get the Star Wars games too. The weird thing about Burger Time is it's a Data East. And I can't think of any Data East games Arcade 1-Up has right now. Because At Games has it, right? That's the one thing. Like, why haven't we seen? And on the flip side, let's say they did bring a Burger Time. Let's say they did a deluxe or an XL. The fact that there's still Star Wars you can buy, like, they are probably looking at that the same way. Like, well, Star Wars didn't sell out like we thought it did. Would Burger Time? How many of us would pick up Burger Time? It is cool to have a Karate Champ on there, though. And Bad Dudes? Is Bad Dudes on that? I know. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, Zero, geez, it's like, how much would I spend on Turtles in Time right now? It's, you know what? These things are becoming worth something. And it's just a short period of time because we're going to lose our tails on it regardless. They're in demand now, and then all of a sudden, there's going to be a ton of these things available. Todd, did you pick up X-Men yet? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll buy your box Turtles in Time. Okay, I'm gonna not pick that guy. Where is Mac the Knife? Oh my gosh, so much more enjoyable playing with this guy. Hey, Tommy V. How's the weather down in Florida? We got Zero and Stock Jock in Florida. How is it? How is it? Because you're a little south than the Tampa area, right? Aren't you closer to Miami? No, I want it so bad. I always play Mac. Dude, that was an awesome game we had, Lee Max. Yeah, I like Mac the Knife too. I'm really leaning towards Golden Axe again, guys. Even though it doesn't have online, it's kind of like, let's say I get Turtles in Time. It's not going in this room, okay? It's going in a completely different room. Kelly doesn't know about this yet, so I'm gonna kind of like quiet my voice. But I was gonna get the Marvel pinball. This is the last level, isn't it? I was gonna get the Marvel pinball, and Turtles in Time. We're gonna go in the same room together. The room that I'm in, like when I'm on Nostalgia Power with Mike and Zod and Jesse. There's enough room that I could squeeze those in there. I'm debating going with the pinball and going Golden Axe instead, like having Golden Axe and Turtles. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking about Golden Axe right now. I don't know what it is. I like the arcades. Like they're gonna have priority over pinball. But I do like the Marvel. You know, just the Marvel branding. I don't know. It's kind of. I'm afraid that the pinball, something happens and then you got to stick another 100, 150 for the PCB. How did I pick this guy again? Looks like shrimp right there. What do you guys think? Golden Axe is a great cab. I know Hungry Wolf loves that. Oh, I thought you were in Florida, Tommy. South Carolina. Todd's in North Carolina, you're in South Carolina. Hungry Wolf, you're in Georgia. Ralphie's California. Thumper Squid's by me. Lee Max, where are you from? Are you going to the Southern Fried, Hungry Wolf? And how are you respond? Do you have like a voice response going? Because you're playing. I always wondered on that. Yeah, you're going cool. It is a bummer, dude. The control deck, the fact that it has Superman colors, like as silly as this sounds. Hey, James. And anyway, James has a stream. Is it 9:30 tonight? I saw that, or is it tomorrow? 60 degrees in KC, nice. So I take it you're a big Chiefs fan tonight. So guys, James Hates Everything is having a stream at 9:30. So if you wanna catch his stream, jump over to his channel. Hey, I might go. What's the dates on that, Stock Jock? Thanks, Ralphie. Oh, Broncos fan. Yeah, I get it. It's hard to root for a team in your division. I totally understand that one. Confirmed. But what's the dates on it? Yeah, we'll have to look it up. July. That's possible. Like I'm serious, guys. Like I'm thinking Florida for like 3 days, right? 3 days there, like you're not counting the travel days. I'm going to California this month. I just want to kind of get out a little bit. Like I'm gonna have to take a day off to get up to Mall America. I think I can just do Galloping Ghosts on like a weekend. Damien, if you're in the chat, I know you've been on me about Galloping Ghosts. I keep saying like it's coming up. It's coming up. It is coming up. I just haven't had a chance to yet. It's not that far from me. I'm kind of waiting. Like if Mike comes up here in April for the Midwest Gaming Classic, like we're not gonna go. Kind of speaking for both of us here. I don't mean to. I'm not gonna go to that like all Fridays, Saturdays. This isn't like the Cleveland Gaming Classic, like all 3 days. Like we go one day and then like we go to like Galloping Ghost. We do some other stuff. Kind of show him around. You obviously got to take him by Mr. Fox. Like that is an absolute must. Sometime in June. Let's we can pinpoint it. Would you go, MG? Oh, so Disneyland. So California, 2 weeks. 18th or 17th, I'm flying in there. But Disney World, like the Florida trip, honestly, I'm thinking June. Did I get this hammer? Mike, are you still doing adulty responsibilities? I will go to Galloping Ghost anytime. It's 3.5 hours. Are you in Platteville or are you Platteville, Dickeyville, or are you closer to Madison, Thumper? I don't care, Stock Chalk. I'm gonna tell you, it gets so cold up here. Like I can deal with the heat. I'll be fine with it. I'll tell you right now. If it's 50 degrees or cooler, my left hand like turns white. Like I have had such, I don't know if it's from work, nerve damage or what, but oh my gosh, my fingers get so cold. I don't know why I said this guy reminds me of the dude from Masters of the Universe. There's no blue on him whatsoever. I guess, well, okay, kind of. I don't know where I was going with that one. Okay, I am not gonna be really careful on here. So this is the final boss. And I don't know, I guess I thought he was blue and yellow like the dude from Masters of the Universe. Lancaster from Platt. 15 minutes from Platteville. My stepdad grew up in Cuba City. Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Thumper Squad? Are you gonna go to the Midwest Gaming Classic? Like, let's say we go Saturday, right? So what is that? April 7th. I think it's the 6th, 7th, and 8th, or it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th, something like that. We go Saturday, and we go to like Galloping Ghost on Sunday. My mom and my stepdad have moved around all over the place, and they lived in, you know where Spring Green is? They lived in Rock. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name now. There's Richland Center, Lone Rock. They lived in Lone Rock. And yeah, I saw a lot of Amish at that. There's a Walmart out there in Richland Center. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. Like, you get off the Beltline in Madison, and you're on Highway 14 for like another hour and a half. It just seems like it's forever. They don't live there anymore, but done that drive a lot. Right by that shoe store, though. Can't think of the name of it. All the Badgers used to get their shoes there. Early spring, that's good. I shipped to a place in Punxsutawney, and I always, every time I ship to them, I think about Groundhog Day. So yeah, we beat the game. Awesome, Hungry Wolf. I don't know where I was going with that Masters of the Universe guy. Cyclone, is that his name? And it's like Captain Commando. Crank it up. Hey, thanks for playing, man. That was awesome. Oh, that's nuts. Well, it was.
Captain Commando.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Cranked it. All right, it's 9:24. Guys, if you wanna, I'm gonna play one more game. I think we'll go. Okay, Tommy. We started off with. Just on a second. Let me grab my Mountain Dew here. We started off with Final Fight, and we were a little more than halfway through. We have 4 watching. And it kicked me out for some reason. I lost my connection. Hey, Victor. And so then we played King of Dragons, played through it, and now Captain Commando. I'm thinking about going to Final Fight, like playing one more game. But James hates everything. He's having a stream right now, so if you, we gotta hold on. I dumped my soda over. Got in the dark in here. I'm gonna go Lucky's initials again. And I know Papa, Brad, and Tim might be doing a stream. I didn't see anything, but they usually do streams Saturday night. So if you leave the chat, I totally understand. Go LUK this time for Lucky. But it's 9:30. Play one more game. What do you guys think of Final Fight? Or Battle Circuit? I guess we can do Battle Circuit. Go for it. Let me get out of this one. Well, I like your icon, Hungry Wolf. So when you go through here, if you're playing online, like I learned this from Shinku, you're not registering. So are these just local games? Because when I first got Shinku, like I said, I played a ton, and I never got, like, my scores never changed because I always played online. I think these are local. I might be wrong on that, but I'm going down Memorial. Hold on, I'm lost about that. What are you talking about, Mike? Going where? Street Fighter 2, Phil. Hey, I'll go. You want to do a quick game? I will lose. What's the headline game here? Street Fighter 2 edition. Should we do this one? Who wants to come in here and just beat me up? We'll do. We'll go into room 2. We'll play like three quick games here, guys. I'm horrible at Street Fighter 2. We'll just go 2. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Ralphie, come in here and beat me quick. Oh, is that your South Carolina trip, Mike, or is it? All right, Jay, you're gonna smoke me. Where are you gonna be? I'm gonna be button mashing like crazy. I'll be Ryu, okay? Intro music is so good. I'm up next. All right, well, maybe we'll just stay in Street Fighter 2. I don't know, guys. It's hard to do the beat-ups. Only one person can get in. I'm going to lose every one of these. We got 5 spectators watching. How bad? So I can't pull off the move. I'm just going to be button mashing then. There we go. I couldn't remember what it was. I only pull it off once. I suck too. Nobody's as bad as me, Ralphie. You know, at a small period of time in 1992, I was actually decent on the Super Nintendo. Like, I did beat the game. And I have no idea. You know, when I got the Super Nintendo Mini, like, trying to play Street Fighter 2 Turbo on there, I could not. I just couldn't do it. Sorry it's shaking so much, guys. It's a deluxe. I couldn't figure out his move again. Oh, come on, Jay. You're letting me do this, dude. I'm horrible. I cannot pull off the move. Clearwater Beach. So we're talking about Florida now, right? You're going to Florida, Mike? I had this great visor I bought in Clearwater. I should have practiced the move. I cannot remember what it was. All right, good game, man. I've got 8 watching me get my tail kicked. Here, I'll go out. Someone else can come in and just smoke me here. We'll go to room 1 and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pick somebody else. I cannot pull off a move with him. Is it back throw, or is it like it's the circle? It's like the half circle, isn't it? All right, Zero. Who are you gonna be? Saget. Is it Saget or Sagat?
Round 1, fight!
So he was forward something, wasn't he? I turned on my yoga flame. Nice. Where were you coming from, Thumper?
Round 2, fight!
You know, I had this guy's move. There was a video where this dude was like teaching this girl like how to play Street Fighter 2. And I don't know, his moves were like dead on, and I was practicing. He was like explaining there was 2 types of fighters on here. So there was like half of them did one thing and then the other half, and I cannot remember how we threw that thing. I'll just button smash him. And I'll get lucky and he'll pull it off. I was watching on my yoga flame. Yeah, I don't remember if it's forward, or back. The ball tops, you guys ever loosen up on you every time you play these things? Like, I'm constantly like tightening this down. Loctite, yeah, I gotta try that. Okay, Zero, we'll play one more here. not figure out the moves? Yeah, let's do it. What the heck.
Round one. Fight.
Thanks, Jay. That was fun, man. I'm sorry I stink so bad. I've had 4 Street Fighter 2s I never played. Like it's just not a game that this is like if we played Killer Instinct right now, it'd be the same thing. It's just like I have no idea. I don't know how people are so good with the fighters. Like I can't get it. I love this one though with the army dudes. Like this dude's smoking a cigarette. I'm just trying to figure. Oh well, come on, Zero. Just whoop me here. My gosh, I gotta practice this. Okay, we're gonna go to final fight, guys. I cannot figure this one out. I promise the next time we... Ralphie, I am horrible. Okay, you know what? I do. Well, MG, I'm not a fighter. Okay, I'm gonna... Ralphie, let's play one. You and me, okay? Fail half. Down half moon. Down half moon to o'clock punch. I'll try it. Ralphie, let's do it. Let's just do you and me really quick. Let's do 4-4-4-4, okay? Let me see if Julio's in. I like the beat 'em ups, MG. Rage quit. I didn't think I was playing. Like I couldn't control anything there. I thought you were playing the computer. All right, Ralphie. Half move. Is it jab or strong punch? Oh, thank you, man. First time I played online too, probably. I'm horrible. Did I not pick? Sorry. Ralphie, I'm worse than you, dude. Messing with me. Oh, it's the I don't even know what I did there, guys. I wish I could pick up that rock. And what's the dude doing with the chicken back there? I'm just... Okay, you know what? This is me like playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 now. It's gonna be hitting everything. Any punch. Is it forward or backwards half moon? Maybe I'm better at Mortal Kombat. I'm a chicken when to play online. Like, I don't want to get hosed by anybody, you know? Why would I? Who wants to do that? Like, play this PD7 Lucky guy. He's horrible. Definitely more to MK2, but respect Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I don't know. I can pull off Scorpion better than. Good game, Ralph. All right, I'm gonna. What do you guys think? Julio and Zero are playing nice. We can spectate here quick. This is the best part about having the spectate. So we got Zero on the right, Julio on the left. Calling in. Hey, thanks for staying up, Stock Jock. Have a good night, man. MG. Dude, MG, would you come down to Florida in June? Is that the first or second match? Here, after these. Okay. So Julio. I'm going to go into final fight. Anyone wants to join? If no one joins after... I always hit the live instead of the B button. After the first round, I'll pull it out, but jump into final fight. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. No, I don't. I gotta say though, after watching Mike's review on the numbskull, that's pretty cool. I'll tell you what, if they did an X-Men, I'd get it. All right, I'll go to room 1, and we'll go. I'll do all 3s. Anyone interested in final fight? Room 1, 3333. I'll be Hager. All right, Ralphie. Where are you gonna be? This is more my type of game, guys. Like, you can't go wrong. I'm just gonna do it. All right, taking some names with Ralphie tonight. Are they made with? Are the numbskull plastic or what? I heard they were. Am I seeing this right? Are they plastic? It was cool seeing all the new waves at Cleveland. It's just, when you got to be so choosy. Sorry, Ralphie. I don't know why we can punch each other on here. It's hard to buy up all this stuff, It's just like, are you going to get the arcades, the 3/4 scale, or are you going to get... I can't do both right now. Oh, they're wood. I don't know why I'm thinking plastic. Yeah, I saw Berserk is next. I thought that... Is this too loud? I thought Berserk was... I thought New Wave was going to make a bigger cab. Like, I thought that was the rumor. And the first one they were going to do was Berserk. I think it's safe to say that now because it's obviously not happening. And then every time you hear that, like, someone's going to make a full size or whatever, 3/4, you're like, well, that's good because it's going to give Arcade One a competition, which is going to push them, to bring out other stuff. But I guess that's not the case with New Wave toys, at least. Yeah, that was cool seeing Zero and Julio fighting. Boy, that's so fun. No, I need to practice. You're playing pretty good, Cyril. I gotta watch that guy's video again. I guess I'll just Google Street Fighter 2 for dummies. Like, I'll start there. Okay, whatever. It's like in full motion here. The guy just like knocks me down. I mean, look at the size of Mike Hager compared to this guy. I mean, give me a break. Oh, Kenny. I wish I would have known that android. I kept selecting him by accident. Okay, who knows how to throw... How do you shoot fire with Captain Commando? Hop forward and attack button does the flame. Okay, hop forward and the I'll have to remember that. Thank you. Mike, you playing hey, thanks Hungry Wolf. Have a good night, man. Am I dead? Oh, whoops. Hold on, Ralph. I don't know what I did here. Mike, are you playing with MG tonight? This guy's so quick. Ralphie, I haven't seen Justin Scar do any newer videos lately. It's been a little while. Oh, I thought you said you had to run hungry. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm dyslexic. I thought you said you had to run. Yeah, okay, so run, jump, and attack. I have to try that. Okay, I haven't, I guess they don't come up automatically for me. on the TV. That's where I watch. You know, when I'm watching most of the. So I'm not gonna comment on like Provost or Justin Scard. So I usually watch it on the TV. You know, it doesn't like let you select. Like you have to like finish the timer and then it'll let you get back in. It reminds you of that like Ultimate Warrior looking dude, like this scene from Streets of Rage 2. And then you gotta like play everybody again. It's like X-Men. Like you beat all those bosses, and then you know that last stage you gotta go through them all again. Shoot, I'm trying to pick it up. I just want that guy to come out. Oh, my car. That's the best part.
Oh my god!
Alright, let's kick some butt, dude. Oh, is it a new pinball, Tommy? That guy came out of nowhere. I don't know. I mean, I like King of Dragons. This might be the best beat 'em up on here. This bar scene, like, there's so many similarities with Streets of Rage 2. Except we're not gonna fight this bartender. Like, just watching that guy's like head keep turning, like the chiropractor's like screaming. I hate these guys. Like, they come and pick you up by the head. I thought the same thing, Victor. I'm like, totally Andre the Giant. Yeah, I didn't hear about that, Tommy. That's cool. the officer with the gun, isn't it? Who are you? Who's your go-to, Victor? This guy's tough. He just starts shooting and you can't even get close to him. I mean, look at how out of shape this guy. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is a light speed ninja over here. He's like, no, I'm just gonna catch you with my one hand. I know, it'd be cool if the MV, I mean, that'd be awesome if the MVSX had the online. You know, there was a rumor for the MVSX2, and I wonder if that rumor was the Mini, like if that's what they were referring to as the MVSX2. Because whenever you see that, you're like, that's the first thing you think of is, wow, is this gonna have online? I don't know how I dodged that, Ralphie. Spoke too soon. And then these guys pin you in this corner and you can't move. We do need online. Can you imagine? Do Smash TV and then jump to Total Carnage, like just go back and forth. I mean, we're totally getting that cap. I mean, I'm convinced that's. I think there's 2, 3 new cabs, and the rest are going to be all like, you know, rehashes, reskins, and Smash TV, Robotron, Total Carnage. It's one of them. Darkstalkers Alpha 3. I hope we get an XL Street Fighter, and I mean, I just think it's the same PCB as what we're getting here. Like that's, I'm not sure where they're sitting with. Look, they just released this deluxe. Like for us to say they lost Capcom. Look at this. Like, who's doing that? Did you? That is crazy. There must be something wrong with this PCB. It's gonna kick us out again, I can feel it. I don't think they lost Capcom. I mean, they just released this cabinet. Like, we can... I think this is it. I think all they can offer us is different cabs. It's going to be these games. It'd be nice if they could just make some of them the 3-player. The thing about X-Men is not even the Konami license. It's the fact that they haven't sold. That's what I'm starting to look at here. Like, What haven't they sold out on? And why would they do a deluxe or an X-Men if those other ones are still available? Like that's what I'm worried about. Now you can say the same thing with Pac-Man, but the Pac-Man XL sold out. Even if they went on, some of them went on discount. A lot of us paid $5.99 for it. I don't know. I think they look at some of. If they do XLs, it's gonna be, you know, at like Costco's and stuff, right? And there's not gonna be as many because they'll just sit around. Look at the KI Pro. Ralphie, if it kicks me out, I apologize. I'm worried about it because that volume thing happened, like the first game. And I have a bad feeling that we're gonna get halfway through and it's gonna be like you lost connection. That was a weird thing. And it's a glitch with this game. I'm starting to worry that's gonna happen again. Okay, so it's not just me, Hungry Wolf. Here's my favorite boss. Okay, you can't hit. Between him and that cop. This is Andre the Giant. Yeah, it'd be nice to be a fly on the wall. I mean, that's probably why they weren't at CES, right? I mean, we all got that email from Arcade One Up. And it's all about deluxes and Infinity game boards. That's what they're focused on selling right now. They're not going to say anything. Why would they? They want to. You know, if you want X-Men that bad, you're gonna have to pay $3.99. If you want Fast and Furious, you know, it's $500. They don't want to tell us anything because they want to sell all this other stuff that's been sitting around. And we start talking ourselves into buying it. Like, what don't you? I'm talking myself into thinking. First of all, I'm talking about a cabinet, Turtles in Time, I already had. Golden Axe that has no online. And Killer Instinct. Like, I already have a Killer Instinct with the Pro just because it's bigger. Like, that's exactly what they want us to do. I haven't played it fast paced. I think they are Android because they don't want to put the money in to acquire some different stuff. I mean, besides your typical Namco and Midway and your Street Fighter 2, I don't know how much more they're gonna go. Besides, you know, I mean, again, we're gonna get Smash TV, Robotron. Alien vs. Predator is a stretch. I have mixed feelings on that. Like, I don't know. Everyone says it's not happening. I mean, it just can't be that big of a... I don't know why this glass is so hard. It can't be that much bigger license. I don't know. Is Fast and Furious cheaper license to obtain than Alien vs. Predator? Like that game. I mean, what are we going to here? 93 when that game came out? I know, but you know what I was thinking is we could mod any cabinet into we could still keep that Arcade One Up and make it look like a bigger cabinet like that. Again, if you go to that Anthony Vitale, I was talking about that in Nostalgia Power this morning. Like, look at what he did with the Turtles, the Simpsons, and the X-Men cab. Like, it looks like they look like they're deluxe, so but like a step up from deluxe. Like, we could do it ourselves. We could buy the arcade one up and transform that. I mean, look at what G.I. Joe's doing. He's taking a regular riser and he's making it look like it's a deluxe. Like it doesn't fit around. It just sits on top of it. You know, you put a 20-inch screen in, you get a buy stuff riser booster. I mean, you can trick your mind. You put a Sabos marquee on it. Spend another $250 on a $399 price point on an X-Men. You can make it look pretty similar to an XL. Yeah, I agree, Jason. I think it's we have a better chance against Turtles. I think Simpsons and X-Men is such a reach. Especially X-Men, because there's so many that are still available. And anyways, the Simpsons, I mean, I bought mine at $199. People have paid $100 for theirs. Like, even if Simpsons sold out tomorrow, it's like Blitz, right? I mean, some people got incredible deals on it. I hope so, Tommy. I have a feeling it's a deluxe. What would they do? Would they do a cow? You know, if you go like, let's just say that on that leak list with Turtles, would they really do a Cowabunga collection like themed cab? I don't believe that. I think it's the same two games. Shredder's Revenge. I mean, I don't think there's a chance that would be on there. And I guess if you wanted to play it on an arcade that bad, I mean, you could do it on the iArcade, couldn't you? Just play it online that way. See Andre the Giant get knocked out by that barrel. It's always awesome when the enemy gets hit by it. It is underrated, and I used to actually play the actual Captain America: The Avengers. Like, if you watch Moat's last video when he was in the car, you know, he was talking about John D acquiring that license. Like, it is amazing. Like, it's a Data East game. You got X-Men, you know, with Disney, with Fox, Data East. Like, you got it all on one cab. Like, that's crazy. That's not. I mean, that's not going to happen again, is it? Jason Little Alien with the $5 super chat. Appreciate the stream, brother. For your fries fund, LOL. Thanks, man. Thank you, Jason. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. That was a goofy video, wasn't it? I went there last night, so I got home. Usually, you guys are familiar with Culver's. Let me hit the heart. You guys are familiar with Culver's. Kelly goes to Culver's every Friday. Usually I'll go. She meets her sister and her nephews. And I had like decided, like, I'm gonna get the double Big Mac. And you know, I'm gonna do a video there. And her plans changed and she goes, it's you and me for dinner. I'm like, she doesn't want to do this stuff. Like, I don't blame her. I want to sit at McDonald's just like doing a video there. Like, there's obviously people in there, and she ended up doing her own thing, and I went there. I just wanted to get that, like, I kind of had my heart set on it. We go to McDonald's all the time. I thought it'd be funny. I love McDonald's. I don't know if I get the double Big Mac again. It does need an extra piece of cheese in between the meat. I think that would make a difference. It was a little meaty, I guess. I could see a Turtles XL for sure. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks for the super chat, Jason. If we make it through this board, Ralphie, it won't do it again. Like, I swear it was this board, wasn't it? You know, if you raise up Time Crisis, it's basically right behind me. You raise it up, yeah, it's still a 17-inch screen, but it's a low cabinet, guys. You really need that riser booster with Time Crisis. You fool your mind. You actually think that it's a bigger screen because it's higher up, but right next to Time Crisis is the Pac-Man XL. Like, the 19-inch... It makes a difference, even though it's like an inch and a half, 2 inches, whatever, bigger. It just depends on how you look at it, I guess. But it's just, it is a difference. But if you have them up higher, I can live with the T2 at 17 inches. Jason, I think you were the first person to get the Pac-Man XL. I remember seeing that image. I think it was the Super Game Room dudes. Like they pulled it up, and you said this was their best cabinet to date. I mean, I think it is. Hey, Glairzilla. I missed out on that retro. I mean, I'm sure they'll have it again. Like, I mean, are they really never going to make any more upgrades? Because you can't get that biased stuff screen without getting the upgrade for your sensors now, because they put the extra 2 sensors on the bottom. It's fine if you don't do that upgrade. Playing one player, it's fine. The 2 players, when I ran into an issue, you kind of lose your cursor. Yeah, I guess it's safe to say this now. So when I bought, I'm trying to think, what mod was it? It was the Star Wars Racing box, okay? They sent me the Ridge Racer one. I was so mad. You know, you're ready to do that mod. And, you know, you knew it right away, like, something wasn't right. And it was the racing one, so I had to wait to get the one that works with Star Wars, because it's different. There's different games on there. And when I did, I don't know if I could say this out loud, when I got my T2, the retro shooter kit, so I bought the control deck. The screws weren't long enough. There's something, I don't think they chamfered it. I mean, guys, it was the review one, so like it was a rush to get it out and everything. So I had to go and buy longer screws because I don't think they would have reached. So I mean, yeah, I mean this stuff. The riser booster, I don't want to scare anybody. The riser booster for Time Crisis, they sent me a black riser booster set, didn't even fit. So I had to wait to get not only the artwork, but the 2 pieces, because it was too small. Like it wouldn't go inside of it. So, you know, I ran into issues myself with them. It's just nothing to worry about. They'll fix it. They always do. Nothing's worse than getting an arcade one-up, putting it together, and it doesn't work right. I got the Mortal Kombat 2 Legacy, the Swan, and the monitor was dead on arrival. Something had just spiked it right in that spot where the back side of that PCB monitor was stabbed. And Ralphie, I think we're on the last board. So, you know, my Simpsons that I bought for $1.99, Walmart had a couple of them, and the one that I got, the marquee didn't work. It didn't light up. And I ended up plugging in. At that point, Simpsons was probably my 5th arcade one up, and I had some room in here I could actually walk around. I put the Street Fighter 2 Legacy behind long enough to plug the marquee in, and it worked. So it wasn't the PCB with Simpsons, it was the marquee. So I had to wait for a replacement part, and the marquee for Ridge Racer burnt out. So I had to bought a Simpsons marquee on eBay because it was cheaper than going through Arcade 1-Up, peeling that off and just putting the Sabos marquee, Ridge Racer marquee over it. So, sorry, Ralphie. This stuff happens. It stinks. P-Dub said in a video a long time ago, he goes, the more arcade one-ups you buy, the more issues you're gonna run. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you know, look at Turtles. I had my NFL Blitz. Like, eventually, I turned it on today because I needed a shot of it for the walk and talk, and the online still worked, but I mean, it's gonna kick me out again. Like, there's guys, these things aren't perfect. I mean, we all know it. It bothers me when someone comes on and just like they're just like bashing it like in a comment. It's like we're not clueless. Like, we get it. Like, these things are not perfect. You're gonna run into stuff. Tommy B with this $9.99 super chat. A little something to go towards picking up something up on your next walk and talk. Thanks, brother, for the excellent content. Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate it, man. And guys, if you missed earlier, we reached 2,000 subscribers last week, and so I wanted to do like 6 weeks a giveaway. So every walk and talk, which is the Monday video, it's the only video I'm gonna call walk and talk. So when I say walk and talk, that's the one I'm always gonna refer to as the Monday morning upload. Sorry, Ralphie. I picked up something, and so every week I'm gonna pick something up and then put it on Instagram. And it's PD7 Lucky's Gym Instagram. Just comment on the picture, and it doesn't have to be anything special. Hey, GCA, and I'm going to pick someone, and then just gotta give me your address on there. So get on Instagram. I got a good one to start. MG will like it. The first giveaway. We'll throw it on there Monday after I upload the video. Hey, Chaotic. Chaotic, you bought the Joust, man. That's awesome. I was hoping you were gonna get that one. It's tough when, you know, they had all these deals on Big Blue, Joust. Thank you, Tommy V. I really appreciate it, man. We got another super chat from Zero Redux. Congratulations on the 2K. Cheers, 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 cheers. Awesome. $10 super chat. Thank you, Zero. I mean, you guys, thank you for subscribing, for watching. I mean, it's unbelievable. I couldn't wait to get, you know, the fact of getting 1,000 subs. I think we hit it in like July or August. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think that was ever gonna, like, who, there's 1,000 people, there's 2,000, like, it's insane. I was telling Mike last night after we did the NFL stream with Smoke Break, I said, dude, I mean, it's crazy, it's 2,000, like, it's insane. Wait, how's that? Wait, guys, I gotta turn the volume down a little bit. Thanks, GCA. Need to get... We gotta get Chaotic to 500. Where are you at right now, Chaotic? How many subs do you have? $278. Seems like there was a point. Kelly gets so ticked off in here, you guys. Like, gosh, it must be late. She's probably trying to go to bed. The arcade's like right next to the bedroom. There was a point where like every video I uploaded was like you get 1 or 2 subscribers, you know, and then you lose some. Like, so you pay attention. I mean, how could you not? You know, so you look at your number like, cool, I got a couple of subs, and then you go on there again and you lost 2 of them, and it's just like, do people really unsubscribe, or is it the robots? Like Stephen Haywood would always say, you know, it's bots, because you see something and then it drops. So it gets discouraging. I guess the only thing you can do is just put up videos. Yeah, that it's just like Moat sitting in the car, you know, it's just like that. Like, I know Damien started those videos, but I mean, it's just, there's something about, like, I hope nobody else like does it, like Moat doing that car one. Like, you're gonna see people sitting in their car doing videos now. You know, it's gonna happen. But I mean, that's YouTube. I mean, it's not like, you know, thumbnails and content, and a lot of people do it. You know, it's the same thing. I mean, you know, the walk and talks aren't my idea. Like, it's a vlogging style, and you know, there's a lot of YouTubers that do that. I didn't want to do, you know, I can't sit in front of a computer like you know, P-Dubs and Console Kits and B and Fox, Michael B. I mean, that's their thing. Like, they're unbelievable at doing it. Like, I can't do that. Like, I have to go out and just do a video. Like, even if I have a plan, try to rehearse something, like, it just, you gotta wing it, guys. Like, you cannot have a script. I can remember half of it. Whenever I do a video, it's just like, things just happen, like, and that's the best part of it. When I did the video at Ross, I went to all 3 stores that night. I don't know what happened. I'm so good at this. I have 3 batteries for my camera. They were all dead. Like, I got to the second Ross, and I'm like, well, I'll change the battery on this one. I don't know if it's because I left them in the car, like if that had something to do with it. I didn't think I was going to finish that video. I had to come home before the last store to grab a different battery. Like that. Usually I have these things charged. I couldn't believe it. It's one thing doing the video, and then you gotta edit it. Like, I'll be honest with you, the thumbnail, sometimes I try to do the thumbnail before. The last thing you want to do is stress out. Like, Michael B said it the best. Like, you could do the greatest video of all, but if you don't have a decent thumbnail, no one's gonna click on it. Like, I mean, he's right. then you stress out about like, well, what are you gonna pick? But the editing and all that stuff, like it's tough on a weeknight. I did the walk and talk today. I'll edit it tomorrow. Come up with a thumbnail, and then I usually upload it Sunday night. And then when I wake up Monday, as horrible as this sounds, a little bit before 4 a.m. usually goes live. Like that's like my time in the. If it's a weekday, that it's that early in the morning. I put it on before I go to work. Yeah, I was looking for that. You had the poll, Chaotic, about the live stream if you want to do Discord, or I voted for the live stream, dude. Did you put it together yet? I don't know how Danny does it. Like, he'll do a live stream, but these take me a while to put together, guys. Like, I thought about it, like, what was the last cabinet I got? Like, I'm not gonna do this guy. I can't wait for him to fall out of the window. They take me a while. Like, I'm not gonna do a 3-hour stream. Like, it takes time. Like, plus I leave the room. You know when you put those white things on the back of the monitor? Like, the days of me on the floor trying to do that, I take it downstairs and put it on the kitchen counter. It's just like waist level. It's got to be. It's tough, man. You're crawling around. I'll be 45 years old in another month, 2 months. You know, you feel it the next day. Like, I try to get some of this stuff like waist level when I'm putting it together. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by, man. Just about to Cody. Just about to throw this guy through the window. Ralphie. Hey, I was shocked, GC, that you were a 49ers fan, because you're in Texas. I figured either the Cowboys or the Texans. There he is. It's the best part of the game. Besides the guy by the car. It's like, oh, my car. Like, what goes? See, 3 guys. This should be a 3-player game. Hey, 79 was a good year. Remember that was the last. Remember the 70s show? That last show was just like the license plate went from 79 to 80. A Raiders fan. Why am I thinking? But you're rooting. Are you rooting? I thought I just saw. What was it last night that you were like, go Niners? Maybe I read it wrong. It's from New York City. I thought you lived in Texas. At least we got to finish Final Fight. Like, that's why I kicked us out early in the game. If you're just getting to the stream now, we started at 7:30 Central Time. I got a 3-hour stream. And we got about halfway through and it kicked me out. And then we played through King of Dragons. I keep wanting to say Knights of the Round. And then Captain Commando. Got whooped pretty good in Street Fighter 2 a couple of rounds, and then we came right back to Final Fight. We got a $2 super chat from Kevin Clausen. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it, man. I'm going to thank everybody for sticking around this late. There are 25 people in the chat. Thank you for subscribing. Doing a giveaway every week. Every week, the Walk and Talk, we're going to pick up something and get on Instagram. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, because why am I not in here? Ralphie, you got to put your initials in. I don't know what the heck I did. if you're friends with me on Facebook too, every time I post something on Instagram, it goes to Facebook. So all you gotta do is comment, and I'll just pick, a random comment, and then, the next 6 weeks we'll send something out. I'm in Texas, Fort Bliss. Remember, I remember about the military. Home is New York City. So where's the arcades? Are they in Texas or New York? I miss Nostalgia Power. It's hard to wake up before 1 p.m. I can't sleep. My back, guys. Like, I cannot. I get up so early. Like, it stinks. I guess I'm a nap guy, like, on the weekends. But I can't lay in the bed for that long. Once you wake up, like, my lower back's just, like, done. It'll be fun. It'll be good. It'll be fun stuff. Little stuff. We're not doing Bobby Voo arcades or anything, but all 52 cabs. Look at that, guys. Gotham City Arcade. 52 cabs in Texas with me. Holy moly. That is awesome, man. Well, if Papa Brad and Tim are doing arcade talk, you can run over there. I'm not sure if James Hates Everything is still doing his stream, but I know he started at 9:30 an hour ago. 52 cabs, though. We're gonna leave it with that, guys. It's got to be a record. I don't know. Does anyone have more arcades than Gotham City Arcade? That's crazy. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Fun stream. Next week, we're going to do... I don't have it on. It's a little dark in here. We are going to do right here. Can't even see it. Well, there's the Pac-Man. We have a Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe right there. And because Gauntlet has 4 players and Rampage is 3, we'll do some games on there next week. And then the week after that, I'll be out west. So, hey, Danny, you're still up. When I come back from California, we'll get right back into probably like Simpsons and X-Men. But next week, Mortal Kombat 2 cab. So if you have the MK30th or the Deluxe, you can jump in and play. Other than that, I hope you have a good Sunday. Have a good rest of tonight. Get some sleep and hit McDonald's up for breakfast. And thanks to Cornercade, you used that McDonald's app. And Chaotic, I didn't see if you assembled it or not, but if you have, if you have the Joust cabinet, you can play that too. So, yeah, if you do a live stream, man, that'd be a cool one. Like, I didn't see if you put it together or not, but looking forward to seeing that cab. Maybe you can jump on next week. Having those 4-player onlines is huge. That's why I want to get Turtles. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the advice, Danny, with the app. You saved me like $4 on that double Big Mac last night. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a great rest of the weekend. Thanks for watching.